thank you for thank you for having me. Yeah, you actually like stole me from the club.
Yes, we did. We stole.
But it's great. It's great. It's fine. It's
yeah. Well, we enjoyed hearing you in the ballroom.
Yeah, that was. For me, it was great because I hadn't played for a year and a half. I was back in Europe, just recovering from little problems, and it was wonderful for me to come to the club here and listen to a good friend of mine, Jesse Miles.
Oh yeah,
it's great.
That's great. Now you're from Spain.
No, I'm not from Spain.
Well, you live in Spain.
I'm from France. I was born and raised in France.
Okay.
I lived a lot of time in England, in Japan, in America, and now I do live in Spain.
Okay.
But I do feel like a Spaniard.
Now you started playing at what, age 11?
About 11 years old, yeah.
How did this happen?
Well, I had a friend of mine who had a guitar and won a little scooter competition. And I made $150, basically. So I went to buy my first guitar, and I went to see my friend. Can you just shut up? We're recording here, man. Jason, shut up. So anyway, I saw him play the instrument, and for me it was like a fascinating thing, like being able to just play an instrument, having a sound coming out of this box, or a trumpet, or a sax, or a drum, anything. I had to have it. So I had to buy a guitar, and that's how I started.
Okay, and you knew from the moment you started playing, right?
Yeah, I think after a week or two, something was very strong, very strong relationship with the instrument. You have to remember also I was the only child in my family, so the guitar became my brother or my sister, whatever.
Okay, okay. We were talking a little bit earlier about how music is therapy, and it really is, isn't it?
Well, music is therapy for the player and for the listener, because me, for example, I know if I feel sometimes in certain moods, I don't feel too good, as long as I can grab the instrument and play it, all my sadness, anything that could evolve into my emotional system would be gone for the better.
Yes.
And I've had so many times people come to me after a gig and say, you saved my life last year. I was listening to your music and you saved my life because I was basically in the middle of hell. So that's music's a therapy for the player and for the listener.
So what do you want us to feel when we hear you?
What I do feel. If you can't feel what I feel, it's great because I feel pretty good. That'd be great.
How many CDs do you have?
I don't know.
Do you know?
I can't, it's above 10.
It's above 10.
I don't know if it's 11, 12, or 13, I don't know.
Okay. You travel a lot, too. And you play all over the world.
Well, music is, world music is so vast. The styles of different countries, the style of music in different countries is so big as well. It's very interesting to travel and just try to get inspired. There's one place I haven't gone is Brazil, and I really want to go. I want to go to Brazil.
Okay.
Take me to Brazil.
Take you to Brazil. Okay.
I love Brazilian music. I've played with many Brazilian musicians, and you must be Brazilian to play Brazilian music like this. So that's one country I really want to go.
What's really important to you, Mark? In the whole scheme of things, what's important?
I think the day-to-day life is very important. To anybody, just enjoy the moment at the time it comes. It's things like in life, eating, doing sport, whatever, relationships, music, anything. Just enjoy the best you can right now. Yeah, that's a difficult thing to do, though.
Yeah, it is hard.
Because we're always worried about the past, about the future, and we tend to forget about the present. And what's great about live music is the present.
Yeah.
So it's almost like you almost have to train yourself for the future present of your DJ. It's kind of tricky, But the present is the most important thing.
Final thought. What would you like to leave with us? To remember, to know, or just to say?
I don't know. Happiness. A good feeling. In life, like good thoughts. That's what I would like to leave.
And let's be good to each other too, right?
Through the music, let's be good to each other. Like I was saying, it's a therapy.
It certainly is, and I think that's what Jason is doing in there too.
That's what he's doing right now. Yeah. That's why I'm here. I'm listening to it.
And that's what you.
That's why you grabbed me to come in.
That's why we're here. So we're going to send you back in there.
Great. Thank you very much. It was great.
We're coming to you from the 22nd annual Boscov's Berks Jazz Fest in Reading, Pennsylvania.